Good evening, everybody. I just thought I'd give you an update on Irma. I think she's like a Category 3 right now. She's in the Atlantic series at work, so I got a little time to kill. And I just want to give you a little update. Right here you see Irma. She's looking good. She hasn't got any kind of interference as far as structure goes. No shear, it's under high pressure, and she's building. And probably look like a buzzsaw. And as a matter of fact, it does look like a buzzsaw right now. But she's definitely a threat. I don't know. I doubt the gas prices go down anytime soon. If it hits the southeast, which it may and may not, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Let's get that straight. And if it does, it'll be next Friday. It may curve out to sea. But nevertheless, it's going to be a powerful hurricane, probably at least a 4, and most likely a 5. If we're going up to the projected strength of the hurricane, you'll see that at the bottom there is the forecasted hour, say 72 hours now. A lot of the models have it from a 105 to 125 mile an hour sustained wind hurricane. One model takes it all the way up to 135 miles an hour in 36 hours. And that's sustained winds. That's not including gusts. So that's just 135 sustained mile an hour, 135 mile an hour winds with higher gust. And we're going up to here, and here's the important thing, is the model run spread. You'll see the model run spread right here is consistent within the next, 120 hours is right here. So basically the models are saying, hey, we got this. We know it's going to be right here up to 120 hours because they're all tight. They're all agreeing the same thing. Now after that is when it gets fishy. All the spread right here. Some models have it going all the way to Louisiana, coming through the tip of Florida and coming hitting Louisiana. Some have it coming outside Florida, missing Florida, which is probably the worst case scenario for Alabama, is coming under Florida, not touching land, and coming and hitting Alabama and the Florida Panhandle like a buzzsaw. But that's just one option. All the other options is on the table too. But what I have noticed about this model run compared to the other ones is we don't have the curvature out to sea that we did before with some of the other ones. So we'll just have to wait and see. It still may curve out to sea. It still may hit up around North Carolina and even above that. May hit Georgia and may hit the Gulf. Just basically after 120 hours, right now the models are saying, hey, we don't know. Basically, some are saying I think this and I think that. It's kind of like an opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion, and every model has their own opinion. But anyway, that's where we're at right now. Besides being in the dark. And there we go. Get it back up. And that's where we're at right now. But definitely looks like a beast. And for everybody's benefit, it'd be best if this just went on to curve out to sea. But you don't know. Just don't know. But there's the and this is Mike's SpaghettiModels.com. If you might be interested in looking at some models, and that's the only way you learn is get in there and do it. And that's what I've done over the years, is just get in there, because weather's always interested me. I guess the reason weather interests me is it's kind of like life. We can get stuck on some things, and but weather changes every day, and that's one thing you can look forward to. Weather is going to change. And by the way, here's another set of models, computer models. See, some have it coming out to sea, some have it going around the bend, coming up Georgia, Alabama. So again, consistency within 120 hours. Everybody says, hey, I know what it's going to do, but after that, it's just a wide spread. What it goes down to, it depends on if the cold front coming down Wednesday is going to pick up this storm, and cold front be like this coming through, and it'll just kind of like push it out to sea. because it can't come over the cold front and the boundary of the digging. But anyway, back to what I was saying, weather's fascinating to me, and if it might interest you, this is a model page, and it's got all kind of stuff. It's got the projected path by the National Hurricane Center. It's got all kind of little toys, and you just have to learn them. I've been in this for a long time, since I was in 1973. My mom and dad lost everything they had in a tornado, and I guess that at a young age got instilled in me, and I've been fascinated about weather ever since. And it's just the way it is. But you might, if you're interested in it, spaghettymodels.com. It's Mike's weather page, and everything that you might need to know is on this page. He has discussions, like, I don't want to cuss nothing with her, but let's see if I can find it. That's advertisement, by the way. Don't y'all freak out on me now. Anyway, it's loading up. He has a personal discussion, his opinions, and what the Hurricane Center says, but you'll see it on the page. Looks like it's having a slow time loading up. But at any rate, just go on there and check out the page, and like I said, everything you need to know, and you can learn a lot by just doing it yourself, you know. And if anybody has any questions, I try to help you out best I can. Like, I know I don't have a degree, but sometimes, I'm going to say this, I don't hurt nobody's feelings. Some of the biggest dummies I ever met had degrees. So it ain't all about a degree, it's about how much you pay attention to things and want to learn something. But there's another look at Irma. It's kind of compact, not a big huge storm. But as this storm moves on to the west, it'll get bigger, and it'll cover more ground. Very intense right now, compact, and just very intense storm. But y'all have a good evening. I'll try to get some more updates out. Maybe we'll start doing some of these every once in a while besides the regular post. And let me know if you enjoy them. Leave a comment, and you know, we'll get through this thing together and look at it. But it's all out. Nobody knows where this is going to go. I seen a post on Facebook where it's got this thing going through underneath Florida and putting a direct hit on Texas again, and that's just, no, that ain't, probably, I believe probably 80%, 90% chance that'll never happen, but you don't ever know. But nobody knows, and that's definitely probably on the back burner, and probably 90% chance that won't happen, but anything's possible. Y'all have a good Saturday night. Hope your favorite football team wins, and we'll see you a little while later.